The Comanchero Motorcycle Club is an outlaw motorcycle gang in Australia, with chapters in Strathfield. The word outlaw itself carries a specific meaning which does not imply immediate criminal intent. Rather, it means the club is not sanctioned by the American Motorcyclist Association and does not adhere to the AMA's rules. The Comancheros are participants in the United Motorcycle Council of NSW, which convened a conference in 2009 to address legislation aimed against the bikie clubs, their poor public image in the wake of several violent clashes and ongoing biker wars, and defusing deadly feuds such as the Comancheros battles with the Hells Angels. The sincerity of these efforts to defend the battered image of the clubs has met with skepticism. History: the club was formed by William George Jock Ross, a Scottish immigrant, in Sydney, New South Wales in 1968. He chose the name after seeing the John Wayne film The Comancheros. In late 1982, a second Comanchero chapter was formed by Anthony Mark Snoddy Spencer, who had broken away from the first chapter after challenging Ross' authority. When visiting the United States with Charles Paul Charlie Cibaras, another member of the second chapter, Spencer met with members of the Texan Motorcycle Club, the Bandidos, and the two gangs became allies. The Bandidos eventually patched over the second Comanchero chapter to become the Bandidos' first Australian chapter. The Comanchero and Bandidos were now rivals, and in 1984, the two clubs were involved in the Mapura massacre, a shootout which left 7 people dead, including 4 Comanchero, 2 Bandidos, and a 14-year-old bystander. Jock Ross received a lifetime jail sentence for his involvement in the Mapura massacre but only served 5 years and 3 months before he was released. The Comanchero and Hells Angels were also believed to be involved in a clash at Sydney Airport on Sunday, 22 March 2009. The clash resulted in 1 man being beaten to death, and police estimated as many as 15 men were involved in the violence. Police documents detail the brawl as a result of a Comanchero club member and a Hells Angels member being on the same flight from Melbourne. 6 Comancheros were arrested as a result of the altercation and have been convicted of riot and affray, while Comanchero President Mick Harvey was also found guilty of murder on November 2, 2011. As a result of heightening violence, New South Wales Premier Nathan Rees announced the state police anti-gang squad would be boosted to 125 members from 50. In late 2009, Duax Nakuru was elected as the new national president. Perth chapter: the Comanchero established a single Western Australian chapter in 2010 which is located on Wellman Street, Northbridge, at the Fitness and Fight Centre. The Comanchero expansion into Western Australia was delayed by the 2010 arrest of Steve Milankovsky, who was about to be patched as the PIR, the Euro Unregistered Trademark S chapter president, when he was arrested in the culmination of Operation Baystone. Operation Baystone resulted in Milankovsky, Yavid Ozan, Howby, and Mark Vick being charged with various drug offences. The operation seized 7.5 kilograms of methylamphetamine imported into Western Australia from New South Wales. In August 2012, Milankovsky was found guilty of 2 counts of possess a prohibited drug with intent to sell or supply after a 9-week Perth District Court trial and sentenced to 17 years jail as the kingpin. 2 of his co-accused were convicted of 1 charge each of attempted possession, including David Tanevsky, who was sentenced to 8 years jail. Howby, who was alleged to have been the courier, was acquitted. In May 2014, 8 men including 2 patched members of the Comanchero were charged for allegedly extorting businesses in Northbridge. Infighting: on September 5, 2012, Comanchero member Fele Pisu was murdered, being shot in the head outside the Serbian National Defense Council at Canley Vale whilst attending a wedding. A 25-year-old gang member and a 27-year-old associate of the club were also shot and injured. NSW police alleged that an internal rift within the Comanchero was behind recent shootings involving Comanchero members. See also, motorcycling. References